All packed and ready to go, but first we're gonna head by my sister's campus, which is Florida State University. I've never been there before, so she's gonna drop something off real quick and take me on a quick campus tour before we embark on our 3-hour drive to St. Augustine, Florida. The psychology building, which is where my sister studies here, so we're just gonna drop off some stuff in the building up there. Like I said, my sister goes to the psychology labs here, so this is one of the labs. So it's pretty cute in here. I've been to a psychology lab back in UT in Austin, but yeah, there's like a bunch of stuff. Do you want to tell people what this lab is about?
Don't film me.
Okay, fine. You can just say your voice.
So basically, we do psychophysiology measures, and it's a kid lab, so there's a lot of cute things.
Yeah, it's like really kiddie. A lot of stuffed animals everywhere.
Yeah. And then when they're done with their tasks, they can get prizes over there.
Okay. So basically, is it kind of like the behaviors of kids and stuff like that?
Have you ever seen an EEG cap?
No.
This is an EEG cap.
Huh.
And so basically, it's kind of like you put electrodes on each part of it. Each node, and then like you can kind of see. I'm not explaining this well, but you can basically see like your brain waves. So for example, like if we have like a really loud sound and like you get a startle response from a kid, so then you can see that in the software. I'm not explaining this well at all. I was not prepared to explain this today.
A lot of cute stuffed animals.
Yeah, a lot of these are Alex's when she was a kid. So this is where we like get consent from the parents and the kid. We show them the stimuli, make sure that the parents are okay with the kids seeing certain stimuli, because we have kids as young as like 5 years old, and some parents are like, oh no, I don't want my kid to see that. So this is like a white noise machine.
Okay, I thought that was a heater for a second.
No. Then like when we have, sometimes we have both parents and the child running studies. Being participants. So we put the parent in here. Those are all the electrodes.
So you put this on your head, or?
So these you can see over here. Like some of them, these are your face. You stick them on your face, like here.
Oh, is this
here.
above right eye, below right eye?
Then your mastoid is like the bone behind your ear, so you put it back there too.
Interesting.
This is the battery. But yeah, when you and then this is the gel that we use to like. It's basically to like improve the conductivity. An interesting fact: this is actually like ultrasound gel, so same kind of gel.
Pretty cool. We're gonna head to St. Augustine now. Let's go. Here at Whataburger, taking a look at the food because I miss Whataburger, and we have that Shelby GT350 over there. Race car. We're here waiting for my order at Whataburger, and you know your boy have to order his favorite Whataburger patty melt. Those of you guys who like patty melt, leave a thumbs up. That's my go-to whenever I'm here. So yeah, I mean, I didn't know they had Whataburger here in Florida, especially at Tallahasse. I always thought it was a Texas thing because Whataburger's from Texas. So shout out to all my Texas guys watching. But yeah, once we grab the food to go, we're just gonna head down to St. Augustine. Jacksonville, Florida first actually, so which is like a 2.5 hour drive. So it's been about 3 hours on the road, and finally reached Jacksonville, Florida. We have IKEA over here. So my sister came here to grab some stuff. I'm not too sure what we're grabbing from IKEA, but it's been a while. Yeah, I used to like to go to IKEA because they have really good meatballs, the IKEA Swedish meatballs. So for those of you guys who don't know where IKEA is from or what is IKEA, IKEA is a store that sells DIY furniture, and yeah, it's from Sweden. So Swedish meatballs are go-to here if you ever visit your local IKEA. Like I said earlier, whenever you're at IKEA, get the meatballs. So that's what we're doing, queuing up for food right now. Got the famous IKEA meatballs as well as some salmon with mashed potatoes. So like I said, if you ever want to try out the meatballs, you can buy them frozen actually from IKEA. I believe it's 4 meatballs for $1. Of course it depends. Over here in Florida, well, I've been to a couple of IKEAs over in Texas, over here in Florida, in Singapore. Seems like the one in Singapore were expensive from what I remember. But yeah, 4 meatballs for $1 here, that's pretty cheap. Right, so it's been a couple hours, finally about to leave IKEA. My sister got a bunch of stuff here for her new place in Tallahasse. Right now what I'm gonna do is take the car, the Jetta, over to the entrance, pick up my parents so they don't have to push the cart all the way here. And like I said, we are in Jacksonville. We're in Jacksonville, Florida, so it's gonna be about another 40 minutes before we reach St. Augustine. So we're just gonna load up the car and head to St. Augustine right now. Some self-serve ice cream from IKEA, $1 each. Thank you. We'll indulge with this thing before it melts.
Before you drive.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Alright, so finally reached St. Augustine here after like a 30-minute drive. So right now my parents are just checking in the place. So we got this place called the Jaybirds Inn. Well, it's connected to the Jaybirds restaurant. But yeah, pretty excited. Like I said, never been to Augustine before, and it's pretty close to the beach. Pretty nice, really historic town. Apparently it's one of the oldest, like, I guess, cities/towns here in Florida. So a lot of historic stuff, but we're just gonna check into the room and then we're gonna go probably grab something to eat for dinner. The room, quick room tour. So you come in, you have a little sofa here to your right. You have the bed to your right as well. Little TV, desk. I like how the floor is like a wood, so it makes it look nicer and more modern. We get the light here. You have your restroom, pretty big mirror. And then you have your restroom setup. So pretty nice. All the setup is pretty nice inside. From the outside it didn't look too good. I mean, it's a 3-star, so nothing too crazy. But you know, being a touristy area, it was a little more expensive. So yeah, and a lot of places were taken up. So we wanted Airbnb, but we were a little late. So being around, you know, holiday season, a lot of, I guess, places were taken up. So pretty nice inside. It was renovated, so we're gonna drop all stuff and then I think we're gonna head to eat in a little bit. Alright, so looking at all these brochures, it seems like St. Augustine is not just Florida's oldest city, but the nation's oldest city. So the oldest city in the US. And I was reading some, I guess, some fun facts here, and it's saying that the first person, Ponce de Leon, who founded like this area of the US was back in 1513. So a little bit of knowledge, super old. This was way before, you know, the British took over US. But yeah, seems like the main parts you can visit in St. Augustine. There's this really historic area called Old Town Center, I think. And then also this island called Anastasia Island. So these two parts, since tonight it's already at night, we might just go check out somewhere here. I'm not too sure what's still open at night, but we're gonna grab something to eat as well. Seems like seafood is pretty popular here since it's by the beach. Alright, so right now we are about to head to dinner. We are pretty hungry, so we're gonna head to this place called Harry's. They kind of have like really Cajun style, like New Orleans style food, like jambalaya, po' boy, all that stuff. So pretty excited. Everyone's hungry now after a couple hours, so let's head to the restaurant. Just got here to Harry's. We got perfect parking just outside. So we're gonna head in.
You can also
we also have the menu over here. So I'm pretty excited to have the food. First time here. It's pretty nice outside.
Shrimp crostini for you. Ooh. Salmon for you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. May I get you anything else?
Alright, so I'm back in the hotel room. Basically, dinner there was really good. If any of you guys are in the St. Augustine, Florida area, definitely recommend Harry's. Really good food. Super full food coma right now. So it's pretty late. So what we're gonna do is just gonna shower, hit to bed, call it an evening. And we have tomorrow as well as the next day, 2 full days to explore St. Augustine. So pretty excited. Like I said, it's the oldest city here in the United States. So lots of cool stuff to see. I'll bring you guys tomorrow morning.